for interrogative sentence, and the other one we have a interrogative nouns that using start of the sentences. So this is also using in nominal and verbal sentences, both using same. And the list of it is we learn about 11 interrogative nouns like mm, mata ayyana ma maza limaza manza liman aina kam amma and ayyan, and the other one is anna. So those using for the making interrogative sentence.
Okay, Jazakallah khair, inshallah. Very nice. So you are uh, saying that yesterday we did how to make sentences interrogative, that we can add two things. One is a harful istifham, that is a or hal, when there is answer is yes or no. And we add ismul istifham when the answer is not yes or no, like you have given us a list like mata, ma, man, aina, kam, amma, ayu, anna, like this. So today we are going to start our new lecture, new lesson here, that is about naibul fa'il, acting doer. So acting doer is basically, first we have to see the active wise, like we up till now we were discussing about the active wise, like khalaqa, he created, khalaqal insana, he created human being. So this is these were the active voice. So today we are going to discuss about the passive voice verbs, and in Arabic we say that is majhul. Majhul, actually this is actually just, we if we go to the word of this majhul, it's come from jahila. Jahila yajhalu, the fa'il is jahil, and majhul, the thing which is unknown. So here passive voice verbs mean the which are the fa'il is not known, but the maf'ul is known. So like here khalaqal insan, he created a human being. So here this is active verb, khalaqa, he created, insana, insan. So there is a khalaqa, there is inside doer, he. If we want to make it passive voice, so khalaqa will become khuliqa, and this before in khalaqal insana, insana was maf'ul. Now when I will make it passive voice, so it will be khuliqal insanu. So what is the change there? That this verb, this active verb change into the passive verb, uh, khuliqa, and this insana is becoming marfu'. So there is pesh. So this insanu is now, because this is new file, and we will say it as acting, acting file, naibul file, and it should be marfu. So in passive voice verb, file is not known, but maf'ul is known. So here khuliqa is passive voice, okay. And what is, if it is there is he or she inside of it, so there must be a naibul file, and that will be marfu. And here it is insanu. So look for naibul file when inside naibul file is he or she, only in Madi. So here in this case, khuliqal insanu, and insan is what? This is naibul file, and this is act. So so meaning will be changed. So what will be the meaning of this? Khalaqal insana, the human being, the mankind. He created the mankind, and here what will be the meaning? Here, Naim bhai.
Insan and the human was created.
The human was created. So here insanu is what?
Is a naibal file.
File. How we can recognize this naibul file?
Is come after the passive voice and is marfu.
It is marfu. And when we have to look for a naibul file,
We have to look for the nabil file when verb is passive voice.
passivize, and in the inside door is what?
He or she.
He or she. And naibul file can come after the fail majhul. This is fail majhul, uh, passive verb. Naibul file should be after the fail majhul. And last thing we will see that naibul file should match in gender, not in number. So again, we are discussing about today naibul file, acting doer. Khalaqa will become khulika, so it is passive voice. So here insana in normal sentence, insana is basically maf'ul. So when it become passive voice, so insana, this maf'ul, it will become fa'il insanu. And its recognition is that it should be marfu, pesh, dhamma is there. So khuliqal insanu, the human being is created. Similarly, if we see here next example, nasar al muslimina. So the translation of nasar al muslimina, what it will be, I would ask brother Ashar, can you please help me in translating this?
He helped Muslims.
Muslim. And what is the inside doer here?
He.
He. And here
He.
muslimina is what? This is maf'ul.
Mansoor.
This is
Naibul file
maf'ul.
is before
So
maf'ul.
when we make it passivize, what we said that one thing that it will be passivize and this maf'ul will become, it will be marfu and it will act as a naibul file. So we can say it as acting doer. So it will be nusir al muslimun. So what will be the translation for this?
Muslims are helped.
Muslim was helped.
Muslims
Muslims
were
were
helped.
helped. Muslim were helped.
Were helped.
Were helped. Yeah. Oh. Now I will go to Qureshi Sahab. Khalaqal arda. So
Earth was
what is the
created.
translation for this?
Earth is created.
No, khalaqa. This is normal.
Khalaqa.
This is not
Yes.
passive voice. This is normal
Yes.
active sentence. Khalaqa.
Creation. He created the earth.
He created the earth. So when we
Earth.
will make it passive voice, what will happen? Khalaqa will become
Khuliqta.
khuliq. Normally khalaqa is khuliqa. Khuliqatil ardu, because this
Yes.
earth, now it is doer.
Yeah.
This is naibul file, and earth is by, in Arab, by word, this is feminine. So that's why this will be khuliqatil ardu. The earth is created. And one rule is that the naibul, so here, Quraysh Sahab, al ardu is what?
Is naibul file
Naibul file. And it should match in what?
gender, not
Gender,
numbers.
not in number. Like here, this nusira, this is singular. Muslimun is plural. So in
Plural.
number, it in Arabic, normally they should match in what? Gender. Nusiral muslimun. So here,
Okay.
gender was feminine, so it will be khuliqatil ardu. The earth was created. Thank you, Kurisha. So now I will go to next. Azhar bhai. I think Azhar.
जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम जी
Walaikum assalam, Azhar bhai. So this is, we are talking about naibul file, acting doer.
Yeah.
So here first, look for the naibul file when the inside naibul file is what? He or she. Only in Madi and Mudari. So nusira, what is the inside doer?
he
He. Nusira, what is the active verb for this nusira?
Nasira
Nasara.
Nasara.
Nasara
Nasara. Nasara means
he helped
he helped. If we want to make it, so what is inside doer?
he
He. So now make it passivize. So it will be what?
Nusira
Nusira means
he was helped
he was helped. So this is passivize. Similarly, nusiru. What
Yeah.
is the inside doer here?
they
They.
So what is the active verb for this nusiru?
Nasaru.
Nasaru. Nasara. Nasaru. Nasaru means they helped. So nusiru means will be
they were helped
They were helped. So next is nusirat.
Feminine gender.
So
She,
inside,
feminine.
so this is acting doer is what?
She.
She. So this is she was helped. Nusirat. She was helped. Oh, Azhar bhai, can you please repeat about this passive rules?
Uh, in pacifies is a majhul. File is not known, but
Not. That's
maf'ul.
why we say it is majhul. Jahila yajhalu. Jahil majhul. The thing which is not unknown. So we have here we have unknown. So
But
No
a
number.
verb,
okay,
a verb could be in pacifies, and maf'ul is made marfu, and
maf'ul is
is
made marfu, and that will be what?
active doer, and that
Acting
is
doer, naibul file.
naibul
Like
file.
here, khalaqal insana. This is mansub. Here maf'ul. When we make
Yeah.
khaliqa, so insana will be
Insanu marfu se
insanu. So now acting doer is what?
marfu.
Marfu, and it is
Insanu.
insan. Yeah.
Khuliqal insanu.
So when we have to look for naibul file,
We always look at the naibul file where inside doer could be he or she,
he or she,
and it could only be could be in the mudare,
madi
in verb,
or mudare, both.
mazi or mudare.
Here, if we have nusira, nusiru, nusirat, for which word we have to look for the acting doer outside?
All of them, they
All
are
of them?
one. There's a singular, plural, and feminine. Yeah.
Are you sure that in nusira? Okay, here what we are saying that look for the naibul file when inside is what? Inside doer
He or
is
she.
he or
He or
she is
she.
where in nusira?
Yeah, Nusira is a he inside. Yeah.
Okay, what about nusiru?
Yeah, they inside.
So we will not go for naibul file here. Okay.
Because there is a they over there.
Yeah, that's why. And
Okay.
we will only look for naibul file when there is he or she inside.
Okay.
And last that they will come after that. And one thing, naibul file should match in gender, not in number, not in
Number.
number. Here, can you give me which example in which gender is matched and number is not matched in these three examples?
It's not that Nasir al Muslimuna.
Nusir al Muslimuna. So here number is not matched. This is plural and this is single. And here khuliqatil ardu, gender is,
This one not match as well.
but gender is matched. Gender should be
Gender
matched.
is
Number
matched.
should
Yeah.
not be matched.
Yeah, this number is matching. Yeah.
Yeah, and gender number, yeah, number is also
Number
matching,
is
but
not
it is not
matching.
necessarily that
Gender.
number should match. Only gender should match. We will see here. Can you please here translate this? Nusiratil Muslima.
Nusirat al Muslima. The Muslim woman helped.
Was helped.
Was helped.
So here the gender is matched. So here Nusiratil Muslimatani.
Two Muslims helped. Was helped.
These are helped.
Muslimatu.
Two Muslim women are helped.
Yeah, two Muslim women. It's all is feminines.
And Muslimatu, Nusiratil Muslimat.
Muslimatu.
Muslim women
Muslim movement was helped.
were helped. Thank you very much, Azarwi. So when there is a passivized verb will come, so we have to go to look for the naibul file, acting doer. And acting doer will be after the passive verb, one thing. It will be marfu, and it should match in gender, not in number. Like here, وَفُتِحَتِ السَّمَاءُ فَكَانَتْ أَبْوَابًا. So here I will go to, if I see the list.
But Dr. Assalamualaikum.
Alaikum
I
assalam.
guess it can match in number, but not necessary, right? It definitely has to match
Yeah,
in
you are right.
gender.
Yeah.
It can also match in number, but not necessary.
Naibul file should match in gender, but
In
not
gender
in
for
number.
sure, but in number, may yes
May
or
or may
no,
not,
both.
yeah.
May or may not. Yeah.
Yeah, may or may not match in number, but in gender it should be. Okay, can you please take this, Ijaz bhai, here?
وفتحت السماء فكانت أبوابا.
So here, what is the passive verb?
فتح.
فتحت.
Yeah, فتحت.
Futihat, yeah.
سماء.
And what is the acting file? Naibul file?
Naibul file is السماء
As-samau. So
because it's
can you,
marfu. Yeah.
yeah, can you please translate it?
Um, and the skies
And the skies
and
will-
the sky was opened.
Open.
so and they became,
So in Fakana they became Abwaba.
yeah, so it became
doors.
doors. So it became
Doors.
doors. Because it is about Qiyamah, it seems that it just happened. So we can translate it into even in future. So and
will open.
skies will be open, and so they will become
doors.
doors, or it will become doors.
Doors, abwab. Is
Doors.
that
Abwab
Jama?
is-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Sama.
plural for Bab.
So let us go to the next. So, Brother Reza.
Salaam alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Brother Reza, can you please take this?
Sure. وسيرت الجبال فكانت سرابا.
So what is active voice?
Uh,
Passive voice here?
There is no active voice. We don't have it. Here is
passive verb is-
مجهول. فعل is مجهول.
What is that?
سيرت.
Tuyira. And what is naibul file?
نائب الفاعل is الجبال.
Al-jibal. And naibul file should be what?
نائب الفاعل should match the gender, not necessarily
But it should be marfu.
and it should be مرفوع.
Marfu. Okay. Can you please translate it?
and سيرت الجبال. The mountains travels. Where
Yeah,
travel?
mountains will be driven. Yeah, we can say travel. Mountains will be driven.
Will be driven. فسو كانت it was سرابا.
Yeah, kanat, she become.
Becomes should be she
Saraba.
became
Saraba is illusion.
delusion.
Illusion.
Yeah.
Illusion.
Yeah.
Delusion. Seems it seems
Illusion like a mirage.
Illusion, mirage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doka. And
the mountain
driven.
the mountain where was driven, so it was
So it become illusion.
illusion.
Yeah. So important thing is that suyirat, this is passive verb, and al-jibalu, this is naibul fa'il. So we have to start this. Thank you very much, Brother Radha.
Brother, this is the present tense or future tense?
Yeah, it is
Suyirat.
actually, if we see here, suyira, sayyara, suyira. What is this? This is madi.
Yeah.
So it is all madi, but because most of the time the thing which is covered about the qiyamah, so it seems that it just happened. So normally it just happened and it's going to be happened. So normally for qiyamah we translate it by context in future. Otherwise it is past tense. So let's go to Arshad Bhai. Walaikum assalam. This on the right side, first example, Arshad Bhai.
نصر المسلماني
Here passive verb is what?
نصر
Nusira.
Yes.
And what is naibul file?
اسم مسلماني two Muslims.
Muslimani. Muslimani means two Muslims.
Two Muslims, yeah.
Yeah, this is okay. What is the translation?
Two Muslims will be helped.
Two Muslim will be helped. Two Muslim were helped.
Yeah, were helped, sorry.
Nasara, Nusira. This is Madi.
Yes.
Thank you, Arshad Bhai.
Thank you.
So I will go to Naveed bhai.
ضربت عليهم الذلة.
So what is passive verb here?
ضربت.
Doribat. What is the active verb for Doribat?
ضربت.
Darabat.
Yeah.
Darabat. Okay. What is the passive voice? Okay, you said Doribat. What is the naibul file?
ذلة.
Dilla. Can you please translate it, please?
Humiliation was
Put
put on them, upon them.
upon them. Humiliation was put on them. Why it is Doribat? Why it is not Doriba?
Because Villa
teacher बुला रहा है।
marbuta is feminine.
Thank you very much. Can I go to Safi?
Yeah.
لا تظلم
نفس.
نفس شيئا.
Yeah, please. What is the passive here?
تظلم.
Tuzlamu. And what about the naibul file?
نابل it's نفس.
Nafsun. Naibul file should be what?
نا
Marfu.
مرفوع.
Marfu. Can you please translate this?
لا not تظلم you disbelief.
No.
No, this is passive voice, so we have to start from now.
Oppressed.
A soul will not be wronged.
A
Anything.
soul will not be wronged.
Yeah, so a soul will not be wronged anything. So here this tazlimu, basically it is for nafs, she.
Can we say like any soul? Nafsun shayan.
Yeah. Yeah, actually its context is it start from lima, la, something like that. So that's why from there. So next we will go to next ayah. I would ask Farhan bhai.
أنزل الكتاب على طائفتين.
Now what is the passive verb here?
أنزل.
Unzila. What is the active verb for unzila?
أنزل.
Anzala. So what will be the naibul file?
Naibul file would be basically al-kitabu or
Al-kitab. It should be what?
it should be marfu. Yeah.
Marfu. So this is al-kitabu. Can you please translate this?
The book was sent
down. Yeah.
Was sent down upon taifataini.
Taifa, one group. Taifatain.
Two groups.
Two groups. So book was revealed.
The book was sent upon two groups.
Yeah, book was sent down, a book was revealed. Thank you. Can I go to Ibrahim Farhan?
Islam. فلا يخفف عنهم العذاب.
Yeah. What is the passive verb here? Which verb is passive verb?
يخفف.
يخفف. Okay. And what about when there is passive voice, what we have to do?
يخفف نائب
In English we say what?
Acting doer.
So we have to look for acting doer. Acting doer should be what?
العذاب مرفوع.
How we can recognize acting doer?
It has to be marfu.
It has to be marfu. Okay. Can you please try to translate it?
Punishment.
The punishment
will not. So the punishment will not.
The punishment will not be.
So the punishment will not be
lightened.
Lightened. So the punishment will not be lightened
on them.
Or eased.
On them.
Yeah. Okay. Yukhaffafu is passive verb. So when there is a passive verb, you have to look for acting doer. As you said,
yes.
Acting doer is what?
Marfu.
Marfu. Thank you very much. So next. Yeah.
Sorry, just request for everyone who is not responding if they can turn off their mics,
Yeah,
because everyone is interrupting, so it's big noise actually.
Yeah, online. So that's why we ask everybody to just on their turn they should unmute the mic. This is a great help from everybody. Please. Jazakumullah khair. I would go to Brother Rashid.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, Rashid bhai. Can you please take this ayah?
وَإِذَا بُشِّرَ أَحَدُهُمْ بِالْحُسْنَى
Bil unsa.
بالأنثى sorry.
Unsa. What is the passive verb here in this ayah?
بُشِّرَ
Bushira. What is the normal word for bushira? Active verb?
بشرة
Bashara.
بشرة.
Okay. Bushira is passive verb. When there is a passive verb, what you have to do?
We have to look for the marfu.
You have to look for what? What is the name for that thing? Naibul file, acting
Naibul
doer.
file.
Acting doer, and it should be marfu. What is the naibul file here?
أحد
Ahaduhum. Yeah.
أحدهم.
So can you please try to translate this?
And when the good news, أحدهم is like
One of them. One of them.
When good news was given, one of them.
Normally, when there is a naibul file, when we say it is naibul file, so many times we were taught that we should start with this naibul file. So when one of
them was given good news
of female.
When
one of them is given good news of female.
One of them, if good news is given to
with female or of female. Thank you, Rashid bhai. Brother Shifa. Brother Shifa.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Yes, please.
So I would ask, I use your word brother with you because when say I Shifa, there is another, my daughter Shifa, so she become active.
Yeah.
So, can you please take this ayah? Kutiba alaykum as-siyam.
Kutiba alaykum as-siyam.
So what is the passive verb here?
Kutiba.
Kutiba. And what is, when there is a passive verb, what we have to do?
Kataba.
We have to look for what?
Oh, I would say acting doer.
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Kutiba, so we have to look for acting doer.
Yeah. Kutiba, it was written.
Okay. Our question is when there is a passive verb. So kutiba is passive verb. When there is a passive verb, we have to look for naibul file, acting doer.
Yes.
Can you please tell me the acting doer here?
As-siyamu.
As-siyamu. This should be marfu. This is. Can you please translate this?
Yeah. The siyam was written upon you all.
Siyam was written. The fasting is prescribed upon you all. Yeah, written, prescribed. Thank you, Brother Shifa.
You're welcome.
Ashar bhai.
Salam.
Wa alaikum assalam.
وَإِذَا تُلِيَتْ عَلَيْهِمْ آيَاتُهُ زَادَتْهُمْ إِيمَانًا.
Imana. Can you please tell me about the passive verb here?
Passive verb is tuliyat.
Tuliyat. What is the normal word for this tuliyat?
Tala.
Yes, tala. Tala, tuliyat. This is feminine. Okay. And what about naibul file?
Naibul file is ayatuhu.
Ayatuhu. Can you please translate this?
And when his signs, tuliyat means
recited.
Yes. When his verses are recited upon them, their faith.
They increase them in
faith.
Their faith is increased. Thank you very much. I think time is over. So this is all about today's lecture about Nahab. This is, we did passivize, acting doer. So can I ask Brother Tariq Aziz to just summarize the main points about this?
Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah.
Walaikum salam.
Naibul file basically is passive voice, majhul, file majhul. So when the by default you can say that it's marfu. The naibul file, which is acting doer, that is marfu. And
So
it
you are
also
saying that then there is a passive verb. So we must look for what?
we must look for naib
Naibul
doer.
file. And it
Naibul
should be what?
we should look for naib file,
And
that
naibul file should
file
be
is always marfu. Is always
marfu.
marfu.
And when we have to go for naibul file, when inside is what?
He and she, we should
He
be
and
looking
she
for.
in Madi and Mudare.
Yeah, not for they or not for the other things, but he or she.
It should come after, wherever, after passive verb, it can come anywhere after this, not immediately. And
yeah.
most important thing that naibul file should match in gender and may or may not
be in number.
Jazakumullah khair, Tariq bhai. Thank you very much. So this is all about our first part. So on second part, I would request Brother Shehbaz that he should proceed it. Let me